Hey there, I'm Demetria Chadbourne, and for those of you that can't hear me, I'm from Maine, and my market is the market I am in right now, which I am trying to do some of the transitioning into the higher market, but the market that I'm in right now is pretty modest everyday homes, and unlike the staging and the remodeling that some of you have done, one of the things that we did this past year is I have been trying to get people, I've had a stager donate her time and, try to use some of the things that people have, but their things are really not that great. So what I ended up doing is some people are moving, they want to get rid of furniture and they're willing to donate it or give it away. So I basically rented a couple of storage units and took some nice little pieces, put them in the storage unit, bought white comforters, white dust ruffles, little white valances for some of these modest homes, very nice, but nice, and got a painter to paint very reasonably. I'd say, here's what it is for a room. And I say to them, we've had the markets tanked a bit in some of our places, and so people don't have no money. So what I'll say to them is, I will front the money. I'll say $1,000, $2,000, whatever it's going to be, and I will go in and get it painted, carpeted, and ask them if it's all right if we can move their furniture out, move some of the stuff in. We've just started, I've hired some kids to do it so we don't have to do the physical labor in terms of bringing things in and out. It's not going to work in every market, but it's worked pretty well in some of these homes that are like 150 to 250. Move their things out, move our things in. Minimal, I say less is more. And that's one of the things that we've done this year that's really helped dramatically. My regret is, unlike the pictures before and after, we just realized in this last one that we just did, we should have done it before and after, because this guy was a man cave, had the deer head over here, the bear head over here, the turkey thing over here. He was sleeping on a king bed with his sleeping bag, 2 gun cases, and a Cabela's gun safe on the right. That was his furniture. He was so happy to be single again. He was going to live the way he wanted to. So he left for 2 weeks. We went back in, did the whole thing. It's all, the lovely soft green with the white trim, and I've got white comforters and little white dust ruffles, and he came back, and of course he hated it, but he didn't care. He goes, if this sells, I'm all good with that. So that's something that we've just done this year, and we just put everything right back in the storage unit. Like I said, I have 2 high school kids that are willing to go and do this thing for me, hang the things, do everything. For a couple $100, the place looks great. And now I just take the comforters back, take this, the valances back, put it back in, and that's one thing. The other thing is, I got my SRES designation years ago, the seniors thing years ago. Having just started real estate, unlike all of you older people, and just having graduated from college, when I got my CRS designation, I was trying to do more with it, but it didn't really work that well. And I talked to a couple of senior attorneys to try to get into that market, try to do some seminars with them, but they had so many people that were trying to get them to do that, and so they wouldn't listen to me. Not listen, but they weren't willing to partner with me to do a couple of senior seminars until I actually had a couple of seniors that I referred to them. And I said to them, and when you go to them, just rave about how much we're doing. Happened twice. This year, I am now getting enough referrals from them that I almost can't keep busy. The designation, it was great because it gives us the credibility. But these now, and what's happening because the demographics, they have the money. They have the money. They're either buying or selling. They're not ready for, I've got, now what's happening is, and some people in the room will understand, is that people in their 70s and 80s now are buying homes. They're still buying homes. They might be doing some transitioning, but they're buying homes, and they're not inexpensive homes, and they're paying cash. So in some of the markets that have multiple offers, we're walking in. I just sold 2 houses to people that were in their 80s. They decided they wanted to have a home. They're not ready. They're like 80s going on 60. So that is the single thing this year that has made a big difference for me, is getting the endorsements. And like right now we're working on 3 that are going the other direction, because the senior attorneys have sent them to us. They're doing their trust. They're telling that they, how to deal with their money and where they should be going. And it's been working great. One other, just a quick, I got a lead just like a couple days ago before I came here. Buddy's military specialist designation. We actually went and met with Buddy, and Buddy did the whole thing. And I have been doing VA. Some of you don't. You're lucky. I mean, no, some of you are not doing with VA. But it's amazing because I'm not in a big veteran market. You know, we don't have all your bases and that kind of thing. However, I got a referral just by putting it on a little website. I put on the designation. And what I found by taking his class, and Buddy did not ask me to do this, I just thought it was really cool because I thought when I went to the class, you know, I do enough VA, I don't really. But what's amazing is how you don't realize, first of all, the benefits that these people can use and how many people there are in your market that were either in the military, they're retired military. Well, retired military love it if you know anything about the military. And so just a little snippet for Buddy, but it was just great because it's made such a difference for me to even realize some of the benefits that they can use.